Hey yogis, this is Yoga with Mags and I'm Mags. Thanks for joining me. Today we'll be doing a practice that can be done literally anywhere. So on your bed, next to your bed, on the sofa. I haven't actually done it on the couch, but I'm sure it can be done. So it's one that will help you probably go to sleep. It's the one which you can done if you're not feeling too well, but you still want to connect with your breath and your body. So just to illustrate, I've got my pillow here and a blanket. So make sure that you grab at least a blanket to make yourself comfortable for Shavasana, just to have that extra indulgence when we rest and restore. And you don't need to have a yoga mat or yoga clothes. As long as you're wearing something comfortable and your favorite jumper, you'll be great. And I'm also wearing my my Little Pony socks because they fill my heart with hope and joy. So let's begin. So start lying on your back and bring the soles of the feet together with the knees falling out to the sides. Bring one hand on your belly, the other one on your chest. So connecting to our heart space. Relax your legs, your shoulders, and soften your face. So feel the weight of your body on the surface you're lying on. Notice its weight. Start breathing deeply and exhaling fully. So feel the rises and falls of your belly and your chest. So there's nowhere else you need to be but right here, right now, connecting to your breath, creating space in your body and your mind with it. So staying in postures like this for slightly longer gives your body a chance to organically open and for the tissues to lengthen. And keeping the breath deep and long helps relax your body further. So take really deep inhalations and slow down your exhalations. Notice where else you can let go, whether it's physically or emotionally. Perhaps there's something that's been bugging you, and just for now put it aside and concentrate on the connection with your body. Create some space in your head. And allow mental clarity to arise as you clear the space. Notice what you can feel and where. And allow your breath to be wave-like. So breathing in, allow your belly to rise, followed by your middle chest and the space around the collarbones. And then gently release. Deep inhalations, slow exhalations. So imagine that your breath and your belly are rising up like a wave until it reaches its peak, and then softly break at the shore. So 3 more rounds of breath like this. And gently bring the knees up. Keep the feet wide so the knees can fall in towards each other. And stay here for a moment. Bring your awareness to your hips and your pelvis. So we stayed in Supta Baddha Konasana for quite a while. It's a big external hip rotation. It's nice to stay in the opposite direction for a little bit so the hips can settle. So we counterbalance the opening we've just created. Now bring the feet more or less hip distance apart and cross your right leg over your left knee. Then lift the left leg up and interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. So keep the right foot gently flexed and send your breath to the outside of your right hip. I'm trying to relax this area. Create space with your breath. Deep inhalations. Soft exhalations. Keep your shoulders relaxed. And with your next exhalation, gently release the left foot back to the mat. Extend your arms out to the sides or bring them over your head. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, drop the legs to the left. So coming into this spinal twist. You can look over the right shoulder if that feels good. Notice the gentle tugging and pulling of the tissues. And if you feel like your leg is sliding or you want to readjust, then it's perfectly fine. Make yourself comfortable. Let it feel good. So no effort here. Feel the weight of your legs. Notice the expansion of your chest as you breathe. And as you next breathe in, gently come back to the center and cross your legs. And cross your left leg over your right. So first of all, you want to have created a shape of a figure 4. Then when you're settled, bring the legs up Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh. Relax your shoulders. Notice the weight of your head gently pushing into the pillow or the floor, the carpet. Breathe deeply and fully, and visualize the tissues lengthening and releasing around your left hip. As you find expansion with your inhalation in your chest, try to recreate that feeling and sensations in your left hip. One more round of breath in. And as you exhale, bring the right foot back to the mat. Extend your arms out or bring them wherever it feels good. And slide your hips. Bring the legs to the right. So one side might feel a lot different than the ones we've just done before. And feel free to tuck your legs or extend them. Just make yourself comfortable. Allow gravity to do the work of stretching and pulling on the tissues, so that all you need to do is focus on your breath. And with the next inhalation, gently bring yourself back to the center. Uncross your legs and draw your knees towards your chest. So give them a gentle hug. Hug them in and release. Connect with your breath. And relax your body wherever there's no need for engagement. So your face, gonna rock from sides to sides. So creating space in the lower back and sacrum. Moving slowly and mindfully in a dreamlike state where the breath holds you, supports you. Now come to the middle and keep hugging the right knee in. Extend the left leg out so you can gently push down through the back of the left knee. And if the right knee wants to slide off the body, allow it. Now swap the hold to hold the back of your right thigh and extend the right leg out. So point and flex the foot or roll your ankle. Go slowly and allow the breath to anchor you in the moment, being fully present to what's happening. Now bend the right leg and let's swap. So first we're hugging the left knee, right foot is flexed. So there's some engagement through the right leg and thigh. And allow the left knee to go wherever it wants to. Relax your hips. And energetically visualize legs coming apart or an opening being created in the hips and pelvis. Now grab the back of the left thigh and extend the leg wherever it feels comfortable. Roll your ankle or do what feels good being here. Remember, it's your practice. You can modify, you can change things up because you want it to feel good, and good means different things for everyone. And bend the left leg, extend your body, take a full body stretch. And one more time, hug the knees in, bring the forehead to the knees, squeeze your belly, tense as many muscles as you can. And then as you exhale, gently release. Notice what you can feel. And whichever way you like, bring yourself up. So staying sitting on your heels with your knees together or apart, fold down into child's pose. So allow the pose to soothe you. Feel the connection of your body and the surface you're practicing on. And through that, feel the connection to the earth. You'll notice how grounded you are. And with your next inhalation, gently rise. You can keep your eyes closed if you want to. And stay sitting on your heels, roll the shoulders up and down. And then switch direction. Any cracking and popping is perfectly fine. Pause in the center and then interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders down, lift the chin, lift your heart. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades. And then release the hands and bring them on your knees. You're gonna go through 3 rounds of cat-cow to free up some space in the spine between the discs. So as you inhale, bring the chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, slide your hands down, round your spine, squeeze your belly. Twice more, inhale. And exhale. in and out. So slide onto one of your bum cheeks. And this posture is great done with the support of the wall. So if you're on your bed, then you might be able to use a wall, unless you've got a freestanding bed like in the middle of the room. If you could transition somewhere, you can use a wall, be great, or like the back of the side of the sofa, anything that you can support your legs against. Another option is to grab as many pillows and cushions that you can to just bring the legs up if you haven't got the wall available. But if you do, slide as close to as you can, so the side of the body, before you put yourself down, and then you can bring the legs up and kind of like shimmy your way around. The key is to keep the bum as close to the wall as you can and the legs straight, relaxed, arms out to the sides or somewhere in your body, whatever you feel drawn to. And this is a great restorative pose. There's no engagement, your body can rest. Connect to your breath. And feel the grounding aspect of this posture. So the connection with the earth, and give yourself permission to relax. So you're giving your heart some space to rest, so it doesn't have to pump the blood so strongly because we have the legs up. Allow yourself just to be and enjoy being where you are. So if your mind starts racing, reminding you of all the things to do, just say later. This is your time to relax. You've earned it. Track your breath. And if it feels good, use the 3-part breath we did at the beginning of the practice. So breathe deeply into your belly, followed by your chest and all the way up to the collarbones. And then softly exhale. You can keep your inner gaze set at the spot between your eyebrows. Nothing else matters but right here, right now. The connectedness, the feelings of wholesome and united. if any thoughts arise or anything else that you find distracting, try to see it as clouds. You're lying in a peaceful spring meadow, basking in the sun, watching the sky. So anything that arises are just clouds that are gently moved by the wind, the same soft breeze that you can feel grazing your skin. And then bring your awareness back to your breath. The breath that's serving you as an anchor in the present moment. And feel free to stay in this posture for as long as you like. The longer the better. And if you're moving with me, gently roll to the side, so to bring the legs away from the wall, and transition into Shavasana. So grab your blanket, anything to make this a little bit more luxurious and relaxing. And if you're doing this practice in the evening, you may well just snooze off, just go to the nod land and enjoy this smooth transition. But for as long as you, with your awareness, notice the sensations throughout your body, check in with all the space you've created in your mind. Keep your breath deep and long, and find your meditative mind. Notice that your body is flooded with sensations. They may just be very subtle, so you need to remain quiet and still to observe them in full bloom. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling now? If you're doing this practice in the evening, you can allow this mindful state, this meditation, to transition into sleep. Or if you've got time to have a nap, allow yourself to stay here for as long as you want. Tracking your breath, using it to anchor you in the moment, feeling safe and supported. Can give yourself some space to fully rest and restore. Soften your face. Notice how effortless your breath is and how still your body is. Knowing you've got nowhere else to be right now. Bathe in this sense of stillness. Enjoying each and every breath. If you get distracted by thoughts, feelings, or sensations, bring your awareness back to your breath. You can stay here for as long as you want, allowing the body to integrate everything you've practiced, assimilating all the space you've created. If you want to, you can roll to the side and stay there, feeling your physical body. And then as mindfully and as slowly as you can, bring yourself back into the seated posture. That is, if you need to get on with your day. Embraced by the comfort of this practice and your blanket, take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. So whether you're staying here or getting on with your day, carry on the sense of peace and calm, as well as the spaciousness in your body and your mind. Thank you very much for your practice. Namaste. See you again soon.